welcome to another hair tutorial. So some of you may have noticed that I've been wearing my hair slightly different. I normally have my hair really long, but because I'm in the process of writing my finals, I wanted something that was very flexible and something that I could easily manage, and this was the perfect hairstyle. So these are Mini Kinky Twists, and this is a mini tutorial because I'm going to take down the front and show you how I did it. I have this bag of hair, and this is the hair that I've been using for all of my hair tutorials. As I said, I normally recycle my hair. What that means is I take it down, wash it in warm water and soap, and then I use it again because I just think it saves a lot of money. So this is the same hair that I introduced in my faux dreadlocks. I'm going to put the link and you could find out where to buy it and whatnot. So as you know, the kinky hair, it comes in a length like this. It's really long. So what I normally do, okay, is I just get a pair of scissors and I chop it in half like that, and then I separate it as much as I can. Okay, so I separate it as much as I can, and then I guess this is the point where you decide the size that you want your twist to be, because I think I then separated it into 3 strands. So one strand will be this little, and then yeah, into 3 strands, and this will make for 3 twists. That is the basic step. So now I'm going to show you. So when the hair is down, this is what it looks like. But I've had it now for a couple of weeks, and I am going to take down the front and basically show you how I did the entire hair. Okay, so I'm going to be braiding the entire front. So to take it down, I just unravel it at the bottom until I get to where the braid is, and then I use a tail comb and then I take down the braid like that. I'm done taking out the front, which is what I'm going to be rebraiding, and next I'm going to spray it with my daily spray mix. I will do a separate video about what I spray on my hair on a daily basis and the sort of oils that I use, but for the purposes of this video I'm just going to move on. Okay, so now that my hair is damp, I'm going to finger detangle it. Finger detangling actually just prevents you pulling on your hair with an actual comb. So I prefer to do that when my hair is wet. So when I'm done finger detangling, I just take a few squirts of my oil mix and just rub that on my hair. So now it's time for the braiding. You will need a tail comb. I'm just gonna take a tiny section at a time. And my hair is wet, so it's okay to use a narrow tooth comb. Then I'm using the hair that I've just taken off. So with the hair, I'm just going to grab this like that. So I just keep braiding all the way down, because my front hair is not that long, so I normally like to braid until the length of my front hair, just so that it's anchored properly and it doesn't fall off. So when I'm done with that, I'm left with the 2 strands for the twists, and then I just twist down. Pay attention to the root so that it doesn't twist and damage your hair, basically. Some people like to use a hair clip and clip it down so that you don't twist the end of your hair. You could do that as well. or you could make sure to go back and untwist it so that you don't damage the roots. This is what the twist looks like. I mean, it's a little bit coily now just because I've coiled it earlier before I took it off, but of course I'm going to show you how I coil the rest of the hair. Okay, so basically this is what the braid looks like, and I'll just show you another one. So if you get to the end and one of the section of the twist appears smaller, you could just divide the other half and move it over and continue your twists. So even though I sprayed my hair earlier, it's gotten a bit dry, so there's nothing wrong with just moisturizing it a bit more. There's no need to put another oil. So although that I said I like to braid my hair up until it's finished, if you find that your hair is longer and you've managed to braid it up a little bit, you could split your hair in half and anchor it to the two twists like that, right? And then continue twisting. So I'm just finishing up the last one. Okay guys, so now I'm done braiding the front. The next thing that I do is just roughly trim the edges like that. Actually, when I did the entire hair, I trimmed the edges as soon as I finished the braid. Just so that I don't miss anyone. I'm doing this now all together because I'm just braiding the front, but if you are doing the entire hair, I think it will be worth it trimming one at a time as you go along. Now that I'm done trimming the hair, I use the medium coiling rod, and that's what I use to achieve the coils for the rest of the hair. I got this in a store, but I will leave the link below to this one or to an alternative. So it normally comes like this in a pack, and what you do is just to anchor the circle at the end, and I'm going to show you what to do with the other end. So what I do is just get a few at a time. So I put the rod on the inside, and then I twist it up like this. When I'm done twisting it up, I take the other end of the coiling rod to secure it. That way it looks something like this. Doesn't matter if it's not the same length, because what we're interested in is the bottom, just trying to get the bottom coiled. So basically just do the same thing. Put the rod on the inside, twist it up, take the other end of the rod and secure it. So guys, now that you're done putting this in the rod, the next step is to put it in hot water. And just to warn you, this is a very, very dangerous process. So make sure there's no one around you who is distracting you, who's making you laugh, and make sure that there are no kids running around, okay? So you will need a towel. Wrap this around your neck properly so you don't get injured. This is a bowl of boiling water. It might actually get really hot underneath trying to hold it, so it's worth getting a smaller towel and placing it right underneath. So what I do is just dip this. Okay, so you can dip it from about 10 to 20 seconds. And then I do this one. Okay, so you dip it in hot water for about 10 to 20 seconds. And then, so what I did, when I initially did my hair, I dipped it all in hot water, and then I wrapped it with a really big scarf and I left it overnight. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna let it dry. So maybe about an hour is fine. If you don't have the time to leave it overnight, an hour is fine. Okay, so guys, I will be back to show you the finished product. So guys, for the purposes of this video, as I said, I wasn't gonna wait like overnight, so I have waited about an hour and I'm going to take down the rods now. Voila. So guys, this is what the coils look like. This is the way that I've done all of the hair. I'm afraid, unfortunately, I can't really tell you how long it took me to braid the entire hair because I didn't do it in one day. I'm in the process of writing my finals, so whenever I got a study break, I did up a bit more. So what I did, I started from the front and braided the sides and the back, and I still had a huge bit in the middle which I didn't do, and I held it up, and every day I braided a bit more, so I can't tell you how long it took, but it did take a long time because I made the size quite tiny, as you can see. As I said, I was looking for a hairstyle that was really easy to manage during these exams, and this is one of it. I wake up every morning, I do my normal spray and my oil treatment, which I'm going to do a separate video for, and then I just basically hold it up in the back with the bonnet like this. Yeah, it's just very easy. Literally, it's literally like a wash and go. It's like a wake up and hold your hair and go to wherever you're going. So I really like it. So the best thing is when you do the hair, you can trim it as you go along, just so that you don't miss out on anyone. When you coil it and put in the hot water, you can wrap it up overnight, as I did the first time round. It's going to be uncomfortable, and then you take it off the next morning. I basically wash my hair once a week with the braids in. I did condition with the braids in. It's really easy to manage. There's no fuss about it. As I said, don't worry too much about the hair. You can use your old hair. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. And the days that I feel like I use the edge control, I basically just take a little bit just to lie my edges flat. Yeah, that's it. So every morning my regular maintenance is my spray bottle mixture, my oil mixture, and sometimes, not every time, the edge control. And that's about it, guys. It's very easy, and I mean, if you're looking for something that's easy to manage, this will be the hairstyle. If you can do it yourself, great. If you're a hairdresser and you have clients who want a hairstyle that's easy to manage, this is the best hairstyle. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.